Level 1, the curious child. You're 8 years old. You're in the backyard with a magnifying glass. But you're not looking at leaves or rocks. You're burning ants. You watch them twist.
Why does his face look like that? He's sitting here. That's crazy. It's okay though. Alright. I know, but think about it. Who really did that in their life? If you actually like had the audacity to sit here and take a magnifying glass and pour it at some ants, that's crazy. I wonder what that feels like to the ants. Like you're sitting here, like say I'm an ant right now. I'm sitting here, going by my day, building a little temple they make, and a fucking laser beam shoots you out the fucking sky from an 8-year-old child. Like that's crazy.
Twist and smoke, you feel nothing. Your mom calls you for dinner, but you don't move. You're focused. You pull the wings off a butterfly, slowly, one wing at a time. You want to see how long it stays alive. Your little sister has a hamster, and she loves it dearly. One day, the hamster stops moving. You tell everyone it just died. You don't tell them you squeezed it to see what would happen. You don't tell.
Why are you just gonna sit here and be like, you know what? That's some like weird intrusive thoughts I used to have as a kid. I mean, I still am one, but I mean like a little. Sat here and what would I do right now? When I was in first grade, what would I do right now? What would happen if I went up to the teacher and smacked the living shit out of her? What would happen? I'll tell you how I would think. It's crazy.
Tell them you liked the way it felt. At school, the other kids play together. You sit alone. You don't want friends. You're different. You know it, they know it, and the rest of the world will soon know it. Level 2, the isolation.
If you like genuinely sit here and like had the idea, when I grow, like imagine show and tell. You know what? What do you want to be when you grow up? A firefighter, a doctor. I want to be a serial killer who has the most craziest, mysterious name. Think about that. Crazy. Okay, what? Okay, with a bra. Okay, that's wild.
Teenager. You're 16 now. You spend hours alone in your room with violent fantasies playing on loop. You've started following a girl from school, learning her route home, watching her bedroom window from a tree. You kill your neighbor's dog and feel a rush you've never felt before. You've started keeping a journal of your darkest thoughts, detailed plans, drawings of what you want to do.
What if someone just like found it? Like you're sitting here. I don't get it. Like, why would you write it in a notebook? I feel like you could write it on a bunch of different things. But a notebook, someone could easily grab that. And what is that word right there? Siwishawin? Ajadurin? Hinen? Like, hen? See? See lock? Sick? And that's a normal word. Why does this look like a little, I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's like a little happy face, like right there. Anyways, back to the thing.
Your classmates think you're creepy. Your parents think you're depressed. But nobody knows you're evolving. The fantasies are no longer enough. You need more. Level 3, the student of death. You're in your early 20s. You've got a job, an apartment, a completely normal exterior. But your free time is dedicated to your obsession. You're studying Ted Bundy, the Zodiac Killer, and Jeffrey Dahmer. You've read everything, watched all the documentaries, and you even analyzed their methods and mistakes. You've created elaborate fantasy scenarios, mentally rehearsing every detail 1,000 times. You're collecting rope, duct tape, zip ties, and storing them in a locked toolbox. You've started taking souvenirs from women you pass on the street. A dropped receipt, a photo you found in a purse at a bar. You have a collection now, organized in a hidden compartment in your closet, and you drive to remote locations on the weekends, scouting potential dump sites. The line between fantasy and reality is dissolving. You're not asking if anymore. You're asking when. Level 4, the stalker. You've chosen her. She's perfect. You know her name, her address, her work schedule, and her favorite coffee shop. You know she goes jogging at 6 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And you've been in her apartment 3 times while she was at work. You've touched her things, smelled her clothes, and even stolen a pillowcase.
I'm gonna be honest. Yo, why you stealing a pillowcase for one? And I feel like the people who like the smell of people, like, I can say, you can compliment on someone how they smell, but if you're like obsessed with someone, like how they smell, like sitting here, you want to smell their odor, like their armpits, and that kind of that's weird. That's like top 10 type of weird. I can't even lie. I mean, if you into that, you into that. I will judge you, but listen, if one of my friends came by and said, I like the odor of people. All right, you my friend. Like, okay, cool. It's kind of weird, but okay, I don't really care. Because I feel like I shouldn't judge people on, like, what they like.
You've installed tracking software on her phone when she left it on a table at the gym, and you have 300 photos of her on your own phone, a burner, of course. You've mapped out every...
See, that might sound weird, but that's kind of smart. Having a burner phone and saving it all on there, that's smart. Hey, guys, don't do it though.
route from her apartment. You know which streets have cameras. You know which alleys are dark. You know the exact distance from her bedroom window to the woods behind her building. 147 feet. This weekend.
Imagine the, like, police. They just take him in and he's like, so what do you know? How long was it again?
Cameras. You know which alleys are dark. You know the exact distance from her bedroom window to the woods behind her building. 147 feet.
What if you're just sitting here? Know what? You really want to know what? Her apartment from the woods is 147 feet, boy. I'm gonna remove chat off here because no one's in here anyway, so I'm just gonna slide that over. Because no one's typing in chat anyway, so there's no point of it. Because I got no viewers. It's okay though.
This weekend, everything is ready. Fantasy is about to become reality. Level 5, the Novice Killer. It's happening. You're inside her apartment. She's asleep, but your hands are still shaking. This is nothing like the fantasy. Your heart is exploding, you're sweating through your gloves, you're moving towards her bed, when suddenly she wakes up. Her eyes go wide, she opens her mouth to scream, and you panic. You jump on her. She's fighting. She's stronger than you thought. She scratches your face through the ski mask. She knocks the lamp off the nightstand, and the crash is so loud. You're sure the neighbors heard. You squeeze harder. Panic flashes across her face. It takes 4 minutes. 4 long minutes that feel like hours. She eventually stops moving, and you let go. You fall backward onto the floor. You're hyperventilating. You can't believe what you just did. Then you hear it. Sirens. They're far away, but getting closer. You look around. The room is destroyed. There's evidence everywhere. You grab your bag, you run. You don't...
You know what you do? You sit here, cover your whole face, right? Cover your whole face, right? All black, whatever, everything covered. Because any point of, like, fingerprint, eyes, like, they can tell by anything. My bad, I was thinking of something. And I feel like, don't leave your phone, they can track it. Put everything in a bag, throw the bag off a cliff. And yeah, that's what I would do. I feel like I'm finna become a serial killer.
Take the body. You don't clean up, you just run. You're in your car. You're driving. So you throw the ski mask out the window on the highway. Oh, stupid. You're leaving DNA everywhere. You get back to your apartment. You burn your clothes in the bathtub. You scrub your skin until it bleeds. And then you wait for the knock on the door. But it doesn't come. You turn on the news the next morning. Local woman found dead. Police investigating. No suspects. You got away with it. You're a killer now.
No, not nice.
Level 6, the Predator. You've claimed 3 victims now. You've learned from your mistakes. The second kill was cleaner. Better planning, cleaner execution, and faster disposal.
I just want to hear my mic sounds real quick. Alright. Oh. Wait. Alright. Alright, so you can hear me? Can you hear the... Alright, so you can hear me?
The third was almost routine. You're developing preference. The third was almost routine. You're developing preference.
Alright, guys. Alright, my bad, guys. I was sitting here. My mic was messed up, whatever. Continue.
Patterns that feel right. You know now that zip ties work better than rope. You know that isolated hiking trails are safer than urban alleys. You know how to talk to your victims, how to make them trust you for just long enough. You've stopped nearly getting caught. You've stopped panicking. The fear has been replaced by a cold, methodical calm. You're keeping trophies now, small things. Jewelry, driver's licenses, hidden in the false bottom of your toolbox. You look at them sometimes, reliving the moments. The cooling off period between kills is also getting shorter. 3 months, then 2, then 6 weeks. The urge builds like pressure in your skull until you have to release it. You're not a novice anymore.
Yo, is this war game just... Oh, wait, this low-key looks fun, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
You're a
Alright,
predator,
skip.
and predators need to kill. Level 7, the Highway Strangler. 9 bodies, all within a 50-mile radius. The local news has connected the cases. They're calling you the Highway Strangler. You hunt every...
That's such a tough name. Imagine, like, what's your career? I'm the Highway Strangler. That's tough.
month. You've killed 9 people. You have a type. Vulnerable, alone, and unlikely to be reported missing quickly. You scout them for weeks, and you learn everything about them. You strike on weekdays, never weekends. You use different methods: strangulation, blunt force, and even drowning. You keep detailed notes of your kills in a coded journal. Your normal life is the perfect cover. You're polite, boring, and have a job at an insurance company. You even have a girlfriend now. Her name is Amy, and she thinks you're wonderful, but she has no idea about the monster you really are. You go to work, file reports, and attend meetings, then you go home and plan the next kill. The cooling off period is getting even shorter. You used to wait for months, but now it's weeks. The urge is stronger. You're not in control of it anymore. It's in control of you. Level 8, the Media Phantom. You're national news now. 23 victims over 4 years. CNN, Fox.
I bet you 99% I could do better. Like, I just kill people. I don't gotta study them, nothing. Just kill them. I don't care if I'm in front of the police station. Kill them. Be a higher count than the other guy. Took you 4 years to kill 23 people. Now it take me 5 minutes to kill 50. My eyes hurt.
MSNBC, they're all covering you. There's a documentary crew in town. They're interviewing survivors who got away. There were 3. You let them go on purpose. You wanted the witnesses to spread the fear. The FBI's Behavioral Analysis Unit is involved. They've built a comprehensive profile. They know you're organized, they know you're employed, and they know you blend in. They think you might be married, and they're right about that. You married Amy 2 years ago. She's also pregnant.
Oh, nice.
You're going to be a father,
Oh,
but
nice.
you feel indifferent about it.
To be
The
father.
therapist that you see to maintain your cover thinks you're making wonderful progress with your anxiety. If only she knew what you're really anxious about. The entire country is looking for you now. Towns are on lockdown after dark, women are buying guns, and self-defense classes are sold out. You did this. You created this fear. It's intoxicating. But there's a problem. The FBI has your DNA now. They found skin cells under the nails of victim
Oh,
21.
he's cooked.
It's in the national database. If you get arrested for anything, even a speeding ticket, they'll swab you, and it'll be over. You have to be perfect now. One mistake will ruin the big plans you have ahead. Level 9, the cross-country killer.
Alright, I want to say something, like, real quick. Mind you, all of this started because he killed a few ants. Parents, don't let your kids have ants or a magnifying glass unless it's raining out.
You're adapting. You can't hunt at home anymore. Too much heat, too many cameras, and too many cops. So, you travel. You've learned that jurisdictional boundaries are your best friend. Small-town police departments don't talk to each other. You kill in Oklahoma, dump in Arkansas, and then disappear into Texas. Different kills in different states. Strangulation here, stabbing there, different victim types to confuse the pattern. You're a long-haul trucker now. You quit the insurance job. You drive a big rig across the Midwest. You have access to truck stops, rest areas, highways. You pick up hitchhikers, homeless people, and runaways. People no one will look for. Victim 31 is in a ravine in Tennessee. Victim 35 is buried behind a rest stop in Illinois. And victim 40 is in pieces in 3 different states. You're not
Dude, why am I just imagining it like a little Lego character? Pop, pop. Alright, I'm gonna drop this one here, this one here, this one here. Oh, we found legs. Where's the rest of them? And they just spend all this time looking for the rest of them. Then another police station finds another one. Same thing with the last piece of his
limited by geography anymore. You're a ghost on the interstate. The FBI knows the killings are connected though. They're tracking the routes, they're comparing timelines, and they're getting closer. But you're always moving, always one step ahead. You have burner phones, you pay cash for everything, you wear wigs, so you're invisible. You've been doing this for 8 years now.
Yo, he just did that one meme.
43 victims. You're one of the most prolific serial killers in American history, and you're not going to stop. Level 10, the untouchable. It's been 12 years. You've killed 67 people, but you've stopped counting. It's just what you do now. The task forces have merged. Federal, state, local. They have a 200-person team dedicated to finding you. They have your DNA, they have your tire treads, they have your methodology. They have everything.
If they have everything, how come they're still going and there's like 3 more parts, bro? What?
Except you. You own a small logistics.
I swear, this is like dad and grandpa lore, just sitting here. Here's the mom real quick. Oh yeah, I dated this boy back in high school. Oh my god, we kissed. It was amazing, but don't tell anyone. Dad's lore. I became a serial killer who killed 1,856 people, and it all started because I wanted to burn some ants. Like, you really have to be crazy to do all that.
Company now. You're wealthy. You have 3 kids, and you're on the town council. You're a pillar of the community. No one ever suspects you. You still hunt, but you're careful. Once or twice a year, you travel overseas. Thailand, Cambodia, the Philippines. You kill there. You come home clean, and you compartmentalize perfectly. Sunday morning, you're in church. Sunday night, you're watching footage you secretly recorded of your last kill. You have a cabin in the woods. Your family thinks it's a getaway spot, but it's really your trophy room. The walls are lined with photographs, 67 faces staring back at you.
Imagine, like, I was this kid or something, I just walk in there, I'm like, Dad? Where's his face? He looks like a meat patty. Crazy.
You sit in that cabin, and you feel complete. You've beaten them. The police, the FBI, the profilers. You're smarter. You've won. You take bigger risks now. You revisit old burial sites. You follow the investigation online. You've considered sending a letter, taunting them, but you're smarter than that. You're untouchable. You're God. You're everything you ever wanted to be. But
with Google Play Games, you can play Unlocked.
Guys,
Unlock bigger screens.
there is a problem. The thrill is fading. Killing doesn't satisfy you like it used to. You need more. You always need more. And you know, deep down,
Hey, yo.
this can only end in 2 ways. Level 11, the captured monster. It's over. You're in handcuffs. Your hands are behind your back. You're in a police car. There are helicopters overhead, news vans everywhere. Neighbors are standing on their lawns, crying and screaming. Your wife is on the porch. She's collapsed from shock. Your kids are being led away by social workers. They'll grow up knowing their father is a monster. How did they find you? A traffic camera caught your license plate near the disposal site of victim 64. They ran your DNA through a genealogy database. Your second cousin uploaded his DNA to one of those ancestry websites, which narrowed down the search. They followed you for 3 weeks. They waited until they had everything. You're in an interrogation room now. 2 FBI agents sit across from you.
What did I say? What did I say?
They have folders, photographs, evidence bags. They spread it all on the table. You recognize your work. They show you pictures of the victims. They say the names. Sarah, Michael, Jennifer, all of them. They know everything. Your lawyer tells you to stay silent, but you can't. You've been quiet for so long. You've wanted to talk about this for decades. So, you confess. You tell them about all 67 cases. You give them locations, details. You tell them things they didn't even know. You tell them about 13 more victims they had never connected. 80 total. 80
total, and it was like 10 years? Like 13?
Human beings. The agents look sick. One of them leaves the room. The trial is a media spectacle. Court TV covers every second. Families of victims fill the gallery. They stare at you with hatred. Some of them weep. Some of them scream. The prosecutor plays audio of your confessions, and the jury looks horrified. You're found guilty on all counts, 80 counts of first-degree murder. The judge sentences you to death, multiple death sentences.
Man, how you gonna get multiple? He only got 1 life. If they get a cat or something, he ain't got 9 lives. Talking about, oh, you get multiple sentences. But you gonna resurrect him and then kill him again? Nah, bro. Nah, that's crazy.
You'll never leave prison. You're transferred to a supermax facility, 23-hour lockdown, 1 hour in a cage for exercise. No human contact. You're alone with your thoughts, with your memories. You have decades to wait for the execution that may never come. Appeals, delays, legal battles. You might die of old age before they kill you. This is your life now. This small cell, these white walls. The faces of your victims in your mind every night. You're famous. The most prolific serial killer in American history. Your name will be remembered forever, but you'll never be free again.
Yeah,
Level
most
12.
serial killers died. Pretty sure except for the Zodiac Killer and Jack the Ripper, I don't know. I'll look it up.
12. The infamous ghost. 83 victims. 83 unsolved murders. The largest unsolved serial murder case in American history. You've stopped. It's been 7 years now since the last one. You're 53 now. You woke up one morning and realized the net was too tight. The technology was too advanced. Cameras everywhere, DNA databases, you couldn't stay ahead of it forever. So, you quit. You moved to Costa Rica and bought a villa on the coast with cash you'd—
Costa Rica. Guys, he moved to Costa Rica. I want to move to Costa Rica. It's fire.
been hiding for years. You live under a different name now. You have new papers, a new identity. You're a retired businessman, an expat. You spend your days on the beach. You drink rum, you fish, you look like every other middle-aged American who retired early. The FBI still has an active task force looking for you. Your case file is 3 feet thick. Your DNA is in every database, and they've interviewed thousands of people, but
Jeez.
they'll never find you. The detectives who worked your case are retired now. They lie awake at night, thinking about you, wondering where you are, wondering if you're still killing. But you're not. You haven't touched anyone in 7 years. Not because you don't want to, you do, every single day. But you're smarter than your urges. You're disciplined. You survived because you knew when to walk away. You watched the documentaries about yourself. There are 6 of them now. There's a podcast, a book, and a series coming out next year. You read the Reddit threads. Amateur detectives trying to solve your case. They're not even close. You could tell them. You could post anonymously, but you don't. You're still too smart for that. Sometimes you sit on your balcony and look out at the ocean. You think about all of them. Every face, every name. You remember them all, but you feel nothing. No guilt, no remorse, just memories. You got away with it. You're the one who beat the system. You're the one who will never be caught. You'll die of natural causes in this villa. You'll be cremated under your fake name, your ashes will be scattered in the ocean, and your secrets will die with you. The families will never know who killed their daughters, their sons, mothers, and fathers. The FBI will never close the case, and so, you've won. You're free, and you'll carry this terrible victory to your grave. Do you want to see more dark history content like this?
That's fire.
Check out the other videos.
I'm gonna
We've
sub
got
to him. His name is